Welcome to, I don't know what episode of the RECRAP this is. 1,000. It doesn't matter. This is a joint Bears-Cubs RECRAP. And it was such a special RECRAP that Oleg is joining us. And we're going live.
Yeah. Oh, wow. We are going live. All right. Cool. I didn't realize that.
So, Oleg, I don't know if you knew this. Maybe you were listening to it on the radio. But the Bears won. They beat the Packers in the playoff game.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought we were previewing the game. Like, isn't the game still like tomorrow? No. Yeah, that was something. My dad even called me. My dad, who never watches football, he even called me right after the game.
I think my wife thinks they lost because she came down at halftime to see how they were doing, and I told her they were getting their ass kicked, and she never came back.
Oh,
so she'll be very shocked when she comes down and finds out that they actually won. I still don't know how it happened. I watched it. I watched every play of it, and I'm confused. I don't know the order of things. I don't know. I blacked out at various points, I think. And somehow they won. And I was sure at the very end, I was like, oh, you got to be fucking kidding me. The Packers are going to win this on the last fucking play. And we're going to have to see this forever. And then Jordan Love lets a snap roll down his leg.
Yeah.
Then he stands there for an hour waving. Like, you over here, you over there. Just throw it. It's a Hail Mary now, dumbass. Throw the ball in the air. Instead, he throws a line drive at Kyler Gordon's feet. Caleb wouldn't have done that. Fuck. I mean, Jordan Love.
In the middle of all this, the Packers actually scored a touchdown, right? Like, didn't they?
On the last play?
Oh, no, wait, they missed the field goal. That's what it was.
Well, when they went up, all right. I got to do things in order because otherwise people are just going to get mad because I'm
okay. Right,
no, because I'm going to have to pull the play-by-play up because I won't know what I will not be able to intelligently talk about it. But before that, we have this thing where we have a commercial. And this commercial, we have a very special commercial this time. I learned I have to turn it down, otherwise you can hear it in my microphone. And then it echoes, which is weird. But where is it? Jesus, I'm the worst at this. I should hire a producer. This is what's brought by.
Oh, yeah.
Down and 8. Have to get to the Green Bay 49. Williams chase, throws, and it's caught at the 30-yard line. Rome Odunze on a 4th and 8. Keeps it going.
I mean, are you kidding me?
Hey, Kirk actually said something interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so I watch the game whenever they're on Prime. I do both screens. I put the regular broadcast on the second TV, and then I do the, what do they call it? Next gen stats version of it. And that one, you saw that from behind Caleb, and that made the throw look 1,000 times more impossible. Like when he threw it, you're like, well, fuck, that's going into the 4th row of the stands. And he just drops it right in Rome's. And you don't see Rome. When he threw the ball, there was no Rome.
Oh, wow.
And then all of a sudden there was Rome. It was amazing.
Oh, man.
And that, and like a million other things had to happen after that for them still to win the game. But without that, they're screwed. Packers get the ball back with 5 minutes to go, up 11. All they have to do is fart around, run a little time, and
even after the Bears cut it to 21-16, they got momentum, everything's going well. The Packers score a touchdown. That's what I was talking about. I knew that happened. To make it 27-16, and you're like, oh, there's 6 minutes left, 6.5 minutes left. They're down by 11. You know, like, now what? That was just a bonkers. I don't know how else.
All right, I got to pull the box score up here, figure out what happened.
Yeah.
Oh, and in the middle of all of this, if you weren't paying attention, the Cubs signed Alex Bregman for 5 years.
Yes. And by the way,
Is it the greatest night in Chicago sports history?
Well, sorry.
Right. Light up that phone call. 1-312-678-6767. Whatever. I don't know what to call the score. Fuck them. I do whatever.
Yeah. We'll call the score and tell it to them. Greatest night in Chicago sports. And
Bears.
Frankie, and not for nothing, but the Bulls and the Blackhawks both won too.
There you go. Oh, it is the greatest night then.
Yeah. Nothing better has ever happened ever. Yeah, so they were, when after the Bears scored, after Swift scored his touchdown, the Packers just kind of ran the field. And you're like, oh, there goes the momentum. Like anything good that was built up, like you couldn't help but thinking like, that's it. Like the Packers just scored. Like now what do you do? Now you're down by 11. You've got 6 minutes. And Caleb's Caleb, man. Like, dude, the guy's a franchise quarterback. The guy is it. He's the thing.
Before I forget, I want to talk about this. So
Yeah.
when Ben Johnson recklessly went for it on 4th down on his own 32 in the second quarter, I was like, I would too, because we can't stop him. And if you don't start scoring, you're going to get blown away. But what I thought about after the fact, and I wonder if this was part of his thinking, was, so it was 14-3 when it happened. And you were basically giving, if you didn't make it, you were basically giving them a touchdown. The way they were going through you, they would only have to go 32 yards, it's whatever. But I thought to myself, what would the score have been on the after that Packers possession if they had punted? It would have been 21-3, the way they were moving the ball.
Yeah.
This actually gave the Bears an extra possession before the half.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
So if they'd made it, great. If you didn't make it, well, fuck it. They're going through you. Like you're not even there. And then at least you get another chance to answer before halftime. And I think part of it was because the Bears took the ball, the Packers got the ball to start the third quarter.
Yep.
And I have my condolences to Matt LaFleur, who I'm sure gets fired in the morning.
I can't imagine. Like, how do you? That was. I know that.
What was that second half, Matt? What nice adjustments!
Holy crap! And
you were kicking the Bears' ass, and then nothing.
Yeah, you're right. Well, they couldn't run the ball. Like in the second half, they all of a sudden couldn't run the ball. The Bears couldn't stop them in the first half. Obviously, they couldn't stop doing anything.
No.
And then they started getting pressure. Who did I told this to a buddy of mine. And I kind of told it half jokingly. I feel that what the Bears almost do with this kind of bend, don't break defense, just today they broke a little bit more often than they normally do, is they somehow tire out the offensive line because they're on the field so long scoring, like you driving down the field.
Shoving us all over the field is, I think what they do is,
they're exhausted. In
the first half, they just go dead weight.
Yeah.
And you have to push them around. And you're like, could you guys at least help? They're like, no, this is our plan. And they just like Grady Jarrett and Andrew Billings, or Billingsley, as I used to like to call him. They just stand there and you have to push them. You're exhausted by halftime. Pushing them around. And then they show up in the second half like, okay, now it's time for us to play.
Let's play ball.
No, what are you doing?
Oh, man.
Bears scored 25 points in the fourth quarter. I'm going to guess that they have, in their life, they have had 2 playoff games where they've scored more than 25 points. The Super Bowl and the 73-0 win over the Redskins. And I think that's it. I don't think they've ever scored more than 25 points in a game. Didn't they score 24 and 21 in those two against the Giants and the Rams?
Why did I think they scored 25 in one of those? But yeah, okay, maybe. Yeah, was it 24-21? That could be right. Because they were both shutouts, so it was like whatever. Like they weren't even trying in the. Well,
we'll get Donahue on that. He can look that.
Yeah, there you go. He was
there. Yeah, I saw that. They had quite a weekend with the fam. They went to a Blackhawks game last night. They went to the Bears game today. Now he wouldn't do this, but it would be funny. There are some people who got super pissed and left at halftime. Of course.
Oh my God.
They're just going to have to pretend they didn't.
How could you possibly?
How was the game? It was amazing.
Mm-hmm. I would be so.
Your car was in the driveway during the fourth quarter. How did you get it? What?
I would. There's no way. There's no way. Like, especially after this team. Like, you know what this team's going to do. Like, you know what they're capable of doing. You don't know if they're going to do it or not, obviously, but like, you know they're capable of doing this. Like, even at halftime, like. You don't want to. I don't want to be. Obviously, it was very frustrating and it was weird. But you're like, well, if they're going to come back, they're going to come back. Like they've done this before. This isn't like that. It's a playoff game, and it's 15 points, so it's a lot. But like they've come back, 18 points, so it's a lot. Like they've done this before.
So these were the Bears' drives. First drive, very good. Impressive. It was disappointing they kicked a field goal, but 16 plays, 59 yards. So field goal, then interception, although that was a punt.
Yeah.
I mean,
both of them.
The Packers should not have caught that ball. It cost them like 35 yards of. The second one really didn't matter because they weren't. I mean, it was just a few yards, but there was a lot of field. It didn't matter. The Packers roared down the field, and that was one where the great Clay Harbor. Which sounds like a place, like on the. he blue skied it or tweeted it. The guy from
Yeah.
Da Bears who does the blue sky feed where he does all of our work for us. He goes and finds all the stuff and he puts it out. It's a very useful feed.
Okay.
He found right after that, and then when you watch the replay, you saw it was true. The reason Caleb was so pissed on that was Luther breaks open and thinks he's alone, and so he does the thing where they call it, he throws up the mailbox or whatever. He put the flag up and he stops, thinking that, okay, you're just going to throw it to me now. But Caleb, he was supposed to cut in front of the guy. He had it beat for a touchdown, but he stops. Caleb throws a ball where Luther's supposed to go, and it's an interception.
Yeah. That's what it looked at. That's why he was so bad and so frustrated.
But then Kirk Herbstreit says, "Oh, Caleb had two guys open on that play. I missed them both." It's like, you are the dumbest. Later, he basically said, "Well, I think there was miscommunication. Maybe that was Luther's fault." I was like, "Yeah, shut up. Somebody told you during the timeout."
Yeah, like, hey,
idiot.
You know.
So, field goal, interception, downs.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's halftime.
Yep.
Second half, field goal, interception. And then the fourth quarter, field goal, touchdown. Just the way we drew it up.
And it was like even that last touchdown, they still ran 8 plays.
Yeah.
Like, it was just this crazy, like, it was just.
They ran some trick plays in the first half. Cole Kmet was going to throw a pass.
Yeah.
And he's a lefty. And that's really sneaky because there was another guy, was it Mohamed Sanu? There was another guy who, because he was a lefty, it made it even more of a shock when they would run a trick play for him to throw it, because it's the last thing you're thinking of is a guy running to his left, and all of a sudden he's just going to rear up and throw it. And on the front, because I watched the Prime Video feed of it, I could see that Cole had nowhere to throw the ball. So I was glad to see he just.
Well, you saw it on the regular feed too. Like, you knew, like, as soon as he rolled out, you're like, he's not. Like, the guy stayed with whoever was.
Well, what I could see was it was tempting because whoever, I think DJ was the one running it, but there was the DJ had the corner beat, but the safety is sitting right there. If Cole throws it, it's an easy interception. And And one of the problems you have when you run a trick play normally is if you ask a position player to throw the ball, he's going to throw the ball no matter what. It's like, here's my chance. I don't care. I'm throwing it. It happened to Johnson. It's weird when he called Ben just Johnson.
Huh.
It happened to Ben last year when, in a similar thing, they were playing the Commanders and the Lions defense was decimated. They were like literally signing guys off the street that week to play. So they were like, we got to score every possession. And they had fallen behind and they ran a trick play for Jameson Williams to throw the ball. And there was nobody there and he threw it and it got intercepted. That was kind of the end of the game. Yeah. And that was that same, like, I'm going to throw it.
Yeah.
But the other trick play they ran that I think they need to get rid of, they ran it twice, is the throw to the tight end who then fumbles to a wide receiver. They ran it to Cole and they ran it to Colston.
Yeah.
They both executed it, but it was called an incomplete.
Yeah,
incompletion both times. But both Rome recovered one and Zacchaeus recovered the other.
Yeah, I don't really like that one. That one.
No, I don't think that's. Yeah, you need a different one, Ben.
Right.
So Kyler Gordon didn't play until like halfway through the second quarter.
He didn't play.
All of a sudden, him and Tyreek finally came in. Tyreek, not so much. Even Kirk called him out rightly when Love went to scramble and Tyreek just didn't fucking bother to run after him.
Yep.
Buddy, this is why you don't. This is why you're getting cut when the season. Ends. You're going bye-bye.
Yeah. And he's good. Like, he's got talent. Like, he's a good. It's
very
player.
frustrating. But what can you do with a guy who's like that? And then, but Kyler, once he came in, was making all kinds of plays. He was everywhere.
Yeah.
And then part of it, I'm sure, was, he's playing with an injury. He hasn't played forever.
Right.
And I'm sure it's a groin, right? It probably started to get sore, and he wasn't running as well. And the Packers finally like, you know what? We're tired of you just blowing up all our plays. We're just going to throw it at the guy you're covering on every single play. And it worked.
Yes. Oh, yeah, 100%. And that's the other thing that the Herbstreit actually called out. He's like, in the fourth quarter, he's like, they're just throwing to.
No, and I like the fact that Kirk, because it's a playoff game. A lot of people are watching, don't watch these teams all the time. And he's like, Kyler Gordon is really good, but
yeah, he did say right.
He's hurt and he hasn't been playing. But honestly, a hurt Kyler Gordon is better than Nick Ray McLeod, who was at one point. So there's this guy who used to play at Stanford, Sam Schwartz, the nigger. I forget. He pops up. It's weird. He his little head pops up sometimes during the thing, and he gives you stats on the Prime Video feed.
Oh, that
stats feed. And right before I had just tweeted that I noticed because Kyler just made a great play and he was doing like Packers only have 6 points since Kyler Gordon finally came in the game. And Sam pops up and he had the stat, which was the Packers were averaging 8 yards a play before Kyler Gordon came in. They were averaging less than 2 after he came in.
Oh, wow.
And Matt LaFleur must have heard that because then all of a sudden that's when they just started throwing. I tweeted it, Sam said it, and then boom, boom, boom. Like Kyler gave up like 140 yards in 4 plays.
Wow. Yeah.
Rome played a lot more than I thought he would, considering he's playing on a broken foot.
Yeah, they didn't really target him that much. He threw a couple
there
passes,
was the one pass in the end zone where Caleb, it wasn't a great throw. And I think it would have taken a great throw for a touchdown and didn't really have a chance. But then he made 2 nice catches in a row, including the ridiculous one on 4th down, which I'll give Kirk credit again because Rome, that's literally just Rome running across the field because Caleb had extended the play. Like there's no route there.
Oh, yeah.
And Caleb's looking for him and finds him and saves their ass. The Bears were 2 of 6 on 4th down.
Yeah.
Packers were 3 of 3. Bears were 10 of 19 on 3rd down. And I would guess they were 0 for 9 on their, on their first 9. No, they weren't. They actually had a bunch on that first drive.
Yeah, they were good. That first drive was really good. And they hit their 4th down in that first drive, and then they hit the field goal. Right? Right? Did I have that right? I'm pretty sure they hit a 4th down, and that was the one they hit.
Jordan Love, 24 for 46.
Okay.
323, 7 yards a pass, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. He was sacked once.
Yeah, and it was. I guess they don't count the intentional grounding.
He had 2 groundings.
I thought of something that you said, and it's actually smart to just throw the ball away anyway because there's no extra penalty.
Yeah, right. If you just can't get away, you might just throw it. If you get away with it, great. If you don't, the ball's going to.
The only risk is just throwing it away is if something happens and you get intercepted.
Yeah, right.
It's the only risk, but.
Caleb, 24 of 48, 361 yards. I like 240 of them in the 4th quarter, and I don't think I'm exaggerating. It's a ridiculous.
I don't think you are either. I would be surprised it's that low.
2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 1 sack for 9 yards. Colston Loveland. this was a nice stat. He is the first rookie tight end since let me tell you about Keith Jackson to in his playoff debut get 100 yards receiving. 8 catches for 137 yards.
It was amazing.
He's really damn good. I like
really
that. Like now, Ty Warren is good, so it's
whatever. Right.
But the people who were like the Bears fucked that up. He's so great. It's like they knew what they wanted, and this is what they wanted. They wanted Colston.
Yep.
And he's really damn good.
He's really good. And he probably should have had another couple of catches that he didn't. Right? I mean, the fumbles notwithstanding.
Yeah, he fumbled. He had dropped the one that they didn't call. Then he did fumble, right?
Yep. They called both of those incomplete. One of those.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah.
The only fumble was the one when Caleb got hit on the pass.
Yeah.
Recovered by the great Ozzie Trapillo, who Ozzie had a rough night.
Yeah, he's a rookie.
And then got hurt.
Yeah. Why did they didn't activate Braxton Jones because he wasn't quite ready, huh?
I guess not. DJ 6 for 64, Rome 2 for 44, Luther 3 for 42, DeAndre 2 for 38. That was the one on the last drive was a great.
Yeah. That guy had he had a nice catch. That was
1 for 22. That was on a 3rd and long. And it was a little check down, and Kyle said, fuck that, I'm going. Olamide 1 for 8 and a touchdown. Durham Smythe, that was a nice catch. It was only 6 yards, but he scooped it right off the ground. Yeah. Cole Kmet, none for none.
Yeah, couple targets.
Go brag to the Chuggo boys about what a great playoff game he had, Cole. Whatever. He must have had a rush, though. Yep, 1 for 1 on his failed pass.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
2 Bears had negative rushing yards, Luther and DJ. Oh, the DJ one. That play they had him motion and line up next to Caleb, and they handed it off to him.
Oh, God, he got
obliterated.
Yeah.
It's like, those were the plays he was running all the time last year.
Yeah.
And he's probably like, I thought this shit was over. I thought this didn't happen to me anymore.
Oh, yeah. A couple of those There was another one that got blown up, wasn't there? Kind of a bit of an inside handoff to either a tight end or I don't remember who it was. Maybe it was the Colt that one.
Well, I don't know. Luther had one for -4 too.
Yeah, but you're right. It's kind of funny, like that. Now looking back at the drives and trying to make sense of what happened in that fourth quarter, obviously in a really good way. Like, okay, yeah, that's right. It was a bunch of touchdowns, but it was still weird how the Packers had a touchdown in there.
Yeah.
The Bears, there were like individual plays within drives that were like these huge plays that mattered. It was like this total like roller coaster, and it's like, oh man, Caleb makes this bad throw, and it looks like it's over, but no, it's not because he does. Like it was holy, like that was a classic. Like that fourth quarter was just the greatest thing.
I mean, the Packers score a touchdown with what? A little over 5 minutes to go. Let's see, I can find it.
Yeah, a little bit more than that, but yeah. And, but
6:36.
Yeah, put them up with by two scores, right? Put them up by 11. Nick, all right.
And it's funny when they Kirk was making a huge deal out of the missed when McManus missed the field goal.
The extra point? Oh, the 44-yard goal. Yeah.
And I was like, oh, no, we're scoring a fucking touchdown, Kirk. It doesn't matter. It's right. You're just worried about the point spread at this point, Kirk. They can't stop us anymore. But when the Packers got the ball back down 4, I thought of something that on the little Goober cast with Peyton and Eli that they do. Peyton said as a quarterback, he loved it. He much rather get the ball at the end of the game down 4 or 5 than 3.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, as the offensive coordinator always wants, the head coach, offensive coordinator want you to get in field goal range. I want to score a touchdown, win the game. So when it's 4 points, I don't have to worry about it. Yep. We're not playing for a field goal. We're playing for a touchdown, and that's what I want. And so he's like, well, if McManus had made that extra point, now it would be a 3-point game. And I'm like, honestly, I was at the time, I'm thinking, I kind of wish he had.
Right.
Because the Packers wouldn't be bothering to try to score a touchdown.
Yeah. They would just,
But that was dumb of me because that would have, I don't know, he'd have missed shanked another one, but that would have meant overtime, and we didn't want that.
Oh, man.
I don't know. It's the most surreal Bears game of my life, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it was like,
maybe the Fog Bowl because we could barely see it, but that was dumb. Just the fact that it felt like they lost it. Then there was the frustration of the third quarter where they kept getting chances and not taking advantage of it.
Yeah.
They couldn't score. They had to settle for a field goal. They had that ridiculous thing where the Packer lineman kicked the ball up the field, and then Jervon went to jump on it and somehow he looked like Miguel Amaya hitting first base in Toronto. He just like flew in the air, and the ball goes out of bounds. And then the Packers, they had the weird thing where Christian Watson, when he tried to dive at the goal line in the first half, gets the ball knocked away. It almost goes out of bounds, which is a touchback. Would have been back to the Bears. 3 Bears. And I get it. You're not looking for but it's laying there. It's actually the reason I think Dobbs recovered it, right? The reason he recovered it was he was farther away than the Bears because they don't see it, but he sees it like, oh shit, and he's running to it, and they're all looking around like whatever. But then the Bears almost stopped them. They got him to 4th and goal, 4th and 1. They almost stuffed him at the end. And I kind of wonder if that was the beginning of the Bears defense kind of figuring it out. Because that was,
the Packers ended up scoring.
Packers scored on that 4th down, but the Bears made it really from the 1. The Bears made them run 4 plays to do it. Then the Packers got the ball at the half and right before they tried to kick a field goal, and he missed it, right? And then the Bears, all of a sudden, it was 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. Started second half, which none of us saw coming.
Yeah, that is. It
was like the Bear defense isn't going to stop them,
right? And but not only did they stop them, but it wasn't even close. Like they weren't. Like
no, in fact, the only yards they really gained on any of their first, they had punt in the third quarter, was that thing where the lineman ended up with the ball. That's like the only positive play they had.
Yes.
I still don't know.
Yeah, that was like I kept thinking the Bears need a turnover, but I guess not. Like the
Packers were trying to give it to them,
right?
Yeah, this was an atypical game in that the Bears lost the turnover.
Yeah. They gave away 3. They had 3 turnovers, right?
Because I think they got we all know that they they had the most takeaways. Lovey wouldn't like you calling them turnovers. They're takeaways.
Yeah, takeaways.
We're taking the ball away. They're not just giving it to us. I think the Bears had the fewest giveaways in the league.
Yes.
I think they were first in both. They were. They had 11 turnovers as an offense to 33 as a defense.
Yeah.
Got to clean that up next week for the Eagles.
Yeah, you gotta. You think the Eagles are going to beat the Niners?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that Niner defense can stop anybody from anything. Oh, I do love that little Brock Purdy, though. Whee! Running around, whatever. Let's see. If the Niners win, the Bears play the Rams, right?
Yeah. Yes. Because the Niners will be the lowest seed.
Yeah.
Right, 6.
Is that right? No, or the Rams. Ugh. NFC playoff seeding. Rams are 5. No, Niners are 6. Yeah, they play. You're right.
Yep.
I'm right. We're both right. Everybody's right. They get the Rams, who, good Lord, they almost lost to the Panthers.
Yeah, that game was amazing, huh?
I was so sure that was going to be a blowout that I'm out in the garage doing a construction project.
Okay.
Got the miter saw out, and it's fun out there. And I kept looking at them. It's like, let's see. Bears don't start till like 10 after 7. It's not even worth watching the Rams and the Panthers. So I was dicking around out there till about 6, and then I came in, and I was like, holy shit. In fact, I saw it on my little ticker back here.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
And I'm like, I guess I better watch this.
I was sort of the other way around. I was out late last night. It was fine. I was just tired, and so I was just sitting on the couch, just watching football, but I also used that game to like get out for a walk with the dog and stuff like that. But yeah, it was. I actually missed kind of the comeback. I kind of missed the Panthers taking the lead. What was I watching? What was I doing? I must have been doing something.
Watching old Kojak.
Maybe I was cooking dinner is what it was. But anyway, what I'm but yeah, that game turned out amazing, and then obviously this, and then in the middle of everything, heard that Bob Weir died.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, guitars for the Grateful Dead.
Yeah.
Yep.
You Niner fan?
Probably.
The Dead used to sing
the Giants national
Spangled Banner before Niners and Giants games a lot.
Yeah, I don't think it was before the Giants. Did they do one before the Niners? I don't know. I don't know if they did one before the Niners, but
when I think of people singing the anthem before football playoff games, I think of Ann Wilson singing, before a Seahawks Niners game.
Okay.
Obviously in Seattle, and that place is nuts. It's just going crazy, and she is belting it out because her voice is still amazing.
Yeah, she's great. Yeah.
And at the end of it, they cut to Pete Carroll on the sidelines, and he just like does this, like yeah.
Is that the meme of him? Wasn't it?
He's all like fired up at Ann Wilson hitting Brave for like 10 seconds.
That's pretty funny. Oh man, yeah. Like I have to. I don't know that I could actually. There's individual plays, like to your point.
Somebody should give us a test. We should make us like do a test. Like, okay, what happened when? I can't do it.
I couldn't. There's no way.
I will be watching this over and over again.
Yeah, that was incredible. Like just the fourth quarter. That was amazing. Can you watch that next gen game? Can you rewatch that on Prime?
I don't know. I would think.
Yeah.
Why not? What is it Slakey wrote? I can't wait to watch the fourth quarter on NFL Network every day until I'm rotting in the grave. It was very game. Well, it was I keep comparing this team to the 2015 Cubs.
Okay.
This game was the entire Cardinals series. All in one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You lose the first game and it's like, oh, same old, whatever.
Yep.
And then the Cubs, perk up in game 2 and they make poor little Jaime Garcia poop his pants with a bunt. And And they just had the ridiculousness of the third game, which is just home run, home run, home run, home run, home run. But they still barely win it. I mean, because the wind was howling out. And then just the catharsis of the final out with the Pat and his iconic, if you can't sit still, you are not alone. I wish all of you could be here with us tonight.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that our buddy Jeff Joniak equally met the moment. Caleb! Ah! Jeff, anything? You want to explain what happened? Nope. Okay, good. I'm good.
Oh, man. Yeah, I gotta rewatch that. I might rewatch it now if I could figure out a way to do it.
Yeah, I'm not going to sleep ever.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So during the game, we got the word that that the Cubs, who had done nothing when we were castigating them,
I know,
night,
right? We were,
and have since traded for the guy I wanted, Edward Cabrera.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, it doesn't make it, that's fine. Smart guys like me. That's good. I'm really glad they did this, but Jed never does a second move and blah, blah, blah. And they signed Alex,
Andy.
And they signed Alex Bregman. Hey, it's not, I only complain because the things I want them to do. Not like
right. No, I get it.
I'm happy to motivate them through my own, to bully him into action.
He's like, Jed's like, that Andy Dolan.
I still wish it would have been really fun to have had him last year with Kyle Tucker, had both of them at the same time.
That would have been fun.
But I would rather have him now than not. So
yes,
that's fine.
Yes. I'd rather have, I mean, I think I kind of bought into your thing. Like, they're clearly going to, they're going to play him at third base, obviously. And he's a good defensive third baseman.
Yeah, one of the best.
Yeah. So he's really good at third base. Like, now I sort of feel like they're going to even the money out because now they're over the tax, right? They've got to be.
They are, but this is a good point.
They've still got to.
They barely went over 2 years ago. Remember, they accidentally went over. Whoops, which is why I think they didn't sign Bregman last year.
Yeah.
Because they're going to have to pay the penalty. They're going to have to pay all that stuff. And they didn't want to do it. Oh, God. Well, they got back under last year. So if they go over this year, they are first-time taxpayers, which is only financial. It doesn't affect your draft picks, your draft pool, your international pool, nothing. And you pay 20 cents on the dollar for every dollar you're over the luxury tax. It's not like it's not very much. Right. And next year, because they have nobody signed other than Dansby, Bregman, and Phil Matan.
Yeah.
Of course, one of these is not like the other. They can't go over next year.
Right.
They can't.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about it. So this is the year to go over.
Yeah.
You don't have to, oh God, Tom, you don't have to blow past it, but you don't have to trade Nico to tuck under it for no reason.
But
this move is handicapped immediately if you get rid of Nico, right?
Right. I agree. Well, I don't know that.
Because don't you want to have Nico at second, Bregman at third, and Shaw as your bench guy. Now you actually have a bench. You have somebody on the bench who can play. He can get some right-handed. He can either take some. Excuse me. I'm choked up just thinking about him and Charlie Kirk. Now you have a guy who Moises is going to be DH.
Yes.
If there's some lefties that you don't want Moises to face, although honestly, I don't think he gives a shit. He'll just hit. Shaw can either DH or you can use Shaw, put him in the field, and have one of the other
and you'll get.
You can give Bregman a day off, or you can give Nico a day off, or Dansby a day off, which they never do. They just play those guys into the ground.
Yep. I mean, this is they're a more complete team. Great.
Yeah, the show should be good.
Yeah,
I would have liked to have had this team in the playoffs.
Yeah,
which you could have with Kyle Tucker. But we'll take it. Okay. You're late or whatever. That's fine. Now I could see. I'm not opposed to them trading Nico, depending on what they get back. Like if there's teams out there who want to give you really good things for him, then sure. If you think it makes you better. Yes. But if you only trade him because it's $12.5 million and we can't, then you're morons. That's what you did last year with Cody, and it didn't help anything.
I don't know that there's a team out there that really needs Nico now.
I don't know. There's a bunch of teams they said that the Bregman thing. I was listening to the Giants podcast I listened to because the Giants have been trying to trade for Brendan Donovan. They tried to trade for Ketel Marte.
Oh, okay, yeah,
And they said that the market is held up right now by Bregman. And they even gave an example. They said, like, for example, if the Cubs sign Bregman, then everybody's going to call the Cubs about Nico.
Yeah.
Because that would be an upgrade for a lot of teams at second base.
Okay.
And that's what made me think of that. Like, they have Nico on. He's went to Stanford, and they'd love to have him out there. And honestly, I think what'll happen is I think he'll play out the year for the Cubs, and the Cubs will get cheap, and he'll just sign with the Giants next year. Or wherever Ian Happ goes.
Nico will just follow him? Is that what you're saying?
Because how could you live without the great Ian Happ? Originally, I was going to do this emergency podcast because Nick Madrigal signed with the Angels.
I saw. I meant to text that to you.
So happy. I literally. So there's 3 exciting things happened today.
Yeah, holy cow!
Madrigal signed with the Angels, which means he's not a Cub. Because I always worry about them going, well, look, we could just bring him back. Bears beat the Packers in a playoff game, and the Cubs signed Alex Bregman. That's pretty good.
The 3rd string goalie for the Blackhawks threw a shutout today too.
Nice.
And Connor Bedard had a couple of assists, so he had a couple points. The Bulls won, right?
You said that. You told me the Bulls and the Blackhawks and the Bears all won.
I thought somebody said I
the Cubs got Alex Bregman.
Yeah.
And the White Sox, I don't know, the Pope got all excited about something, so they're fine.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I'm sure the Pope is a Bears fan, right?
He must be. Oh, yeah.
So Bears haven't lost a playoff game since he became Pope.
No, for sure. Yeah. Speaking of awful, like, how bad do you feel for the Dallas Mavericks? Like, that Doncic trade doesn't look very good, does it? I don't know what I'm talking about. You follow basketball more than I do.
Oh, because Antonio Davis is hurt again?
Yeah, he's hurt, and they're terrible, aren't they? Isn't it like they got their ass kicked by the Bulls today?
Well, they got the great Cooper Flagg in the draft.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, they had the number 1 pick.
Who is not Nico. Or, what's his name? I've blanked out. Luka.
Oh,
Luka, Nico. Those weird ethnic names I don't understand. It's like me tagging the wrong Oleg.
That was hilarious. I didn't see that right away.
I just started typing Oleg, and I don't even look. it fills in. And I looked at it later. I'm like, Oleg B? He wouldn't have a B. Oh, it's the wrong one. Yeah, 125 to 107. Cooper Flagg did. No, 11 points, 2 assists, and a rebound. Nothing.
Is he not good?
He is good.
All right.
But he's a rookie, and he's not Luka. Yeah, he's 19 points, almost 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. He's good.
Yeah, sorry, getting off topic, but
his brother's name is Ace.
Is what?
Ace.
Ace?
Ace Flagg. ACE. Played somewhere on who did he play for? Maine. Plays for the Maine Black Bears.
Wow.
I think he's pretty good too, actually. No, 5 points, 4 rebounds as a freshman. Glad I'm keeping laser focus on this, and we're talking about Cooper and Ace Flagg. Oh, I missed it on the Prime Video post game. Not only did Caleb get to wear
the cheese grater,
they gave him a real one, and he got to grate some actual cheese.
Oh yeah, I saw that. They were having.
Did you see the fan do it? And then Kirk goes, "Hey Al, it's a cheese grater." Like yes, Al knows what a cheese grater. Al's never eaten a vegetable. Did you know that?
Wait, what?
Al Michaels insists he has never eaten a vegetable in his life.
I find that very
find it impossible to believe. Now maybe he's never eaten a raw vegetable.
Okay.
But vegetables have been in things Al has eaten. Right. Al's eaten a hamburger with a lettuce and tomato on it, I would think. Or maybe
not even that, but like, has he ever had soup?
Maybe not. Yep. He insists he's never
It would be remarkable to you would have to try to not eat vegetables in order to not eat a vegetable. Like how's he alive? How's he?
I don't know. A lot of scotch, I think.
Holy shit.
He's showing his age, I thought.
A little bit.
There was the pass that he thought the great Durham Smythe dropped, but it hit a Packer in the back, like pretty obviously.
And he thought that he dropped it. Yeah, he goes,
what a drop on the sidelines there. But that seems like a rough drop considering it didn't get to him.
Yeah, he said that. He said that. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that hit it hit the defender in the back. Like it wasn't
like pretty obviously, Al. I mean, I know you're a long ways away, but you have a TV in front of you.
Well, and they're wearing 2 different color uniforms. Like
That's
the
right. Yeah.
defender and the receiver, right?
Oh, I think we're gonna have to look. I believe we have we got our good, better, best so far.
Oh, did we already? I want to see. I'm looking like I'm not. I don't know what I'm gonna do. If I'm gonna rewatch the game or do I want to watch all the post game stuff?
Where
Man,
is it?
I was just I have to like this. I don't know what I can contribute for the like what plays like everything. It really is so jumbled up. That fourth quarter was it was just I don't have the adjectives. I don't have the. I was wow.
No, I haven't seen the post game yet. However, this is pretty good. All right, I'll flip to this.
As he should. We'll be right. DJ, congratulations on the victory. Caleb, enjoying the victory. As he should. We'll be right.
Oh man, that's wonderful.
Yes, for those of you who couldn't see it, it is Caleb with wearing the cheese grater hat and grating cheese with his tongue sticking.
Yeah, like on Blue Sky, I'm sitting here seeing it on Blue Sky, like all over. Like he's doing the Salt Bay thing with the cheese. I think they're pretty happy that they won.
The TJ Edwards broke his fibula.
Oh,
that replay, we needed some kind of warning. I thought. All of a sudden, Kirk's like, "Oh yeah, I don't think Kirk had seen it. Like, here's where it happens. He got hit with the foot, and his foot is pointing in the wrong direction."
Yeah,
like,
it was holy
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
That was not good. Yeah,
just tell us this is. I mean, I would have still watched it, but I would have liked
a
little warning. And then I was worried. Caleb sprained his ankle.
Oh,
he didn't even get, like, the guy kind of cut in front of him and they bumped into each other. It's not, he wasn't anything on purpose. But at first I thought, oh, big deal, I got kicked in the shin. And then you saw that his ankle went, like that.
Yeah, that was,
and then
it was just one of those.
They showed him on this. I was having Jay Cutler with the Cape flashbacks.
God. Yeah.
And then they show him he's sitting on the sides, but no, they're not treating him.
Yeah. They didn't do anything. So, yep.
I'm sure, I can't imagine. I'm sure there were some people. Oh, good. Finally. We get to go to
Tyson Bagent.
Oh, he runs this off. It's so much better. Remember the preseason? Fuck it off. I can't imagine. Man. I can't imagine the people, and there's still some out there. Oh, this is good. Who, they can't really enjoy this 100% because they talked about how Bears fans talked about how shitty Caleb was, and they should have kept Justin, and they still won't give it up.
They picked the right guy to come in and coach this team.
There's Rome pushing Ben Johnson.
I might even take his shirt off tonight in the locker room.
Two targets?
Pretty good.
Shoves him.
They picked the right guy to come in.
No, that was a Dunze.
Might even take his shirt off tonight in the locker room.
He couldn't care. He loves it. Dude, I'm sure he's like his mannerisms on the sideline. He's just always so even keel, and that would scare the shit out of me.
Yeah. Well, you can see him get like there. You could just he gets angry,
mad.
but he doesn't. I mean, he tries not to show it.
Yes,
it's like visibly, like it's almost like a guy who would have like the vein in the middle of his forehead. I don't know if you saw, somebody had a GIF from last week in the Lions game where he's standing there and he goes, I should have fucking gone for it. When the Lions were getting ready to kick the field goal, I should have fucking gone for it.
Yeah.
Saying it, I'm sure he's got a headset on, but I think he's just saying it to himself. I don't think there's anybody else on that except he's saying it to himself.
Yeah. Yeah. That's,
So, most important, who's going to lead off for the Cubs?
I don't know. Nico?
I hope it's not Michael Bush. I feel like that's a waste.
I feel like they might lead off
bat him somewhere where he could have somebody on in front of him, please.
Well, Bregman's probably the guy who'll have the best eye, who'll have the best plate discipline.
He'll bat second or third, I would think, right? Kind of like Tucker did.
Yeah, no,
Didn't they alternate early in the year? Tucker batted
Tucker and
like
Sam.
second against righties, and him and Seiya would flip.
Yeah, maybe.
You can't really do that with him and Seiya.
No.
You can do it with him and Bush. To break him up, Pete.
I don't think he gets on base enough. Like, I don't know if I like let Pete hit like fifth or sixth. He still has to like get over the second half last year. But you also, the other side of that coin is you also probably want to give him as many at bats as possible for throughout the year.
Where did Pete bat mostly last year? Fifth? Sixth?
Early in the year, he was down in the lineup for a while, right?
The spot he got started the most games, it was cleanup. 61.
Pete? Yeah. I believe that. Yeah.
24 batting fifth, 15 batting sixth, and 39 batting seventh. That was early. That was when 7-8-9 was him, Kelly, and
or him and Maya, and that wasn't Shaw. Well, maybe
it was whoever.
Yeah.
Shaw, Birdie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Those guys.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know. Whatever. Sorry, Jed. Our Cub excitement. I'll have to wait for the press conference because you picked.
Yeah. Let's give it a.
You picked a shitty night to spring your big news. He's like, I did it. Everybody's gonna go crazy. What happened? The Bears did what? Oh shit. Can we call it off? I don't want to do it anymore. He's calling Boris. Nah, we've had major developments. The Bears want a playoff game against the Packers. I'm not getting any attention, so I don't want to pay him anymore.
I'm not getting any. Yeah. Can we wait till Tuesday?
I'm not getting a harumph out of that guy. So fuck this.
Yeah, I can't. Like, I wish I could talk intelligently about this game. Then why did you come on? But I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Are the Bears a favorite to win the Super Bowl now?
Well, how could they not be? I mean, they were the favorite going in.
Most receiving yards in a playoff game by rookies. Here's 1 through 4. Colston Loveland, okay. RoboCop, James Thornton, one of Huey's favorites. Ron Morris and Ricky Watts.
This is some Bears history. I came out in NFL history. Like,
and Loveland had like 80 more yards than anybody in this game. It's like, yeah, the passing records. Thankfully, they're all quickly being expunged. But
yeah, we're never.
But it's honestly there is a Cub comparison there. It was when all of a sudden Kyle Schwarber was in his second year was the all-time leading postseason home run hitter for the Cubs.
Oh yeah.
It's like he's 22 years old and he's got the most. This franchise has won 16 pennants before this.
How many more years do you think we'll have to wait for somebody to like? Who's going to break Johnny Morris's record, and how long will we have to wait? Because DJ's sort of like right. DJ had an awesome
DJ not having a good year kind of slowed that a little bit. Well,
and especially now with Rome and Luther there, like I think next year.
I'm going to make a bold prediction. I'm going to say that the guy who is going to break Johnny Morris's record is Colston Loveland.
I was actually thinking that. That's sort of what spurred me to ask that question. But also, I think that both Roman and Burden could be really good. Burden needs to run better routes, obviously. Like there's still a little bit more work to do with both of them, but I think both of those guys could be really good. Like,
Luther's really good. So exciting. DJ is already in 3 years as a Bear is already 17th on the list. He has just recently passed such greats as where's yards? I would say this year he passed how many yards? Oh, we go down a little ways. He ticked off quite a few still this year, even without a great year. I believe this year he passed Muhsin Muhammad.
Oh.
Bernard Berrien.
Oh.
Johnny Knox. Ray McClain. I don't have to tell you about Ray McClain from 1940. Jeff Graham.
Okay.
Earl Bennett.
All right.
Darnell Mooney. Desmond Clark. Marcus Robinson. A good player. Emery Moorhead. one of my all-time favorite Bears, Neil Anderson,
Okay. Yeah.
Devin Hester, Bill McCall,
Okay.
Bobby Ingram,
Okay.
Silky D, Dennis McKinnon, Cole Kmet,
Okay.
and Wendell Davis.
I can't imagine who's still left for him to pass.
They are Jim Keane, Jim Dooley, James Scott, Brandon Marshall, Dick Gordon, Allen Robinson, Ken Kavanaugh, Willie Galt, Marty Booker, Matt Forte, Curtis Conway, Mike Ditka, Walter Payton, Alshon Jeffrey, Harlan Hill, and Johnny Morris.
I saw somewhere today where somewhere Willie Galt was listed as a tight end. And I cracked up. I'm like, what? Hold on, I gotta look.
Considering I don't think he ever blocked once in his entire life. Probably not.
All right, let's see.
DJ Moore joined the prestigious 3,000-yard club this year with the Bears.
Oh, really?
There are only 17 or only 18. Wendell Davis, 3,000 on the dot. Oh, Wendell Davis and Roberto Clemente, 3,000 on the dot.
Two peas in a pod.
Both of them died. Roberto crashed the plane going for earthquake relief. Wendell died when he tore both of his kneecaps off the bone in Philadelphia.
But he was actually dead.
That was the end of his career, right?
Yeah,
I don't think he came back from that.
That was in Philadelphia, right?
Tore both patella tendons on the
man,
trying to jump for a pass.
Yeah, that was in
Philadelphia. Fucking Harbaugh. It was probably Harbaugh's fault.
That was the rock hard. Well, yeah, but that was the rock hard Philadelphia turf. Like people, like receivers kept tearing their ACLs.
The old vet.
Mm-hmm.
It's terrible.
Like you were saying, you were making the joke about how Soldier Field was just spray painted dirt. Like I think that place was like spray painted concrete.
Well, we used to play softball on the football field at Husky Stadium. And
we got to play
believe how fucking hard that was.
Yeah. We got to play.
How do you play football on this?
Yeah, we're playing 12-inch, and we had one of the intramural championship games in there. It was a lot of fun being in there and playing a softball game. That was great. I think I was in that. That's been 91, probably in the spring of 91.
Colson Loveland already in the top 100.
Yeah. I mean, right? I don't think that's
he's already got more yards than Bobby Wade. Bobby Wade played 3 seasons for the Bears and played. How about there's a woman who played for the Bears, Julie Reikovich. Julius, not Julie. Yeah, Julie. Julie Reikovich, but his name was Julius.
Yeah, DeAndre Swift is 100th on the Bears.
Yeah, he's 100. He's already in the top 100.
That's hilarious.
Jim Flanagan is 462 on the list with 7 career yards and how many touchdowns? And then 3 touchdowns, and that dropped pass against the Broncos. Fucking Lonnie. Lonnie was just the dumbest.
Huh.
I was heartened. I was listening to. I allowed myself to listen to some of the Athletic football show this week.
Okay.
And did I talk about this on the RECRAP?
I feel
like I told somebody about it. They were talking about coaching candidates at different jobs, and they got to Matt Nagy, and the disgust with which they talked about Matt Nagy made me so happy. It was Robert Mays and Derek. I think I posted about it. Derek Clausen. I think that's his name, like a pickle. And they were like, this was a guy who rode a ridiculous Bears defense to the playoffs his first year. His offense basically died in the second half of the season. It never recovered. He was not a football coach. He's completely inept. And the reason he's a candidate this year is Andy Reid wants him to leave. He's trying to get him a job because he doesn't want him to be the offensive coordinator anymore. So he's trying to find a head coaching job for Matt so he doesn't have to fire him.
It doesn't seem like it's a very inspiring list of candidates for any of these head coaches. Like whoever gets Harbaugh, great. But
Harbaugh and Kevin Stefanski. I think Kevin Stefanski is a good football coach. But that's probably it. It's those 2 guys.
Yeah. I thought it was hilarious that after Harbaugh got fired, like all of a sudden, like 3 other coaches, like McDaniel got fired.
Well, I think they were talking about it. At the time, there were 7 job openings.
Yeah.
And Harbaugh's agent told reporters that he'd been contacted already by 7 teams.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, I'm pretty sure the Ravens didn't call him. That means somebody with a coach called.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I have a feeling it was more than one team with a coach.
Yes.
Like, oh,
yes.
John, how would you like to come coach our team?
Yeah. No. I bet. Like, if you were a football, I mean, that's what Theo did, right? To hire Madden. That's what Judd did to hire Craig. Like, these guys came available. You didn't know that they were going to be available. Pivot.
That's what Kevin Warren did to fire Ben. He had to fire the great Matt Eberflus. Shock the world.
He's like, you understand? We have a chance to get Ben Johnson. We got to let you go. That's the only reason.
So Flus got axed again, and I checked. He hasn't sold his house.
Is it out here?
Yeah. So where is it? Like Bluff? Is that where he is? So
with the bees. There's a lot of bees. The bee infested.
Still checking the apiary. And I'm 100%. I'm saying it again. I'm 100% sure when he was told there was an apiary, he thought he had monkeys living in his yard, and he was so disappointed. Oh, they're bees? I thought it was an apiary. Never mind, Matt.
It is so much fun. Like, I know we got to do it last year a little bit. It is so much fun seeing all of these teams worry about a head coach and worry about a quarterback.
Yep.
And like, we sit back and we don't have to worry about those things. It's amazing. It's what an amazing feeling. All right. Well, I gotta rewatch this. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I mean, and we saw it in real time tonight. This is what it's like when you have a coach and a quarterback.
Yeah.
Has there ever been another Bear team that could have won that game? I guess the 85 Bears wouldn't have gotten in that position.
It wasn't nearly this dramatic, obviously, but didn't the 2010 team? And I know the Seahawks had a losing record, but didn't they come back against the Seahawks?
Not like this, though.
No, nothing like this. No.
And I don't think the Dick Duran, Jim Miller, or Shane Matthews Bears, who had those 2 epic the Mike Brown walk-offs. I don't think they win this game. They've never had the quarterback who could have got them back in this.
Right.
The closest thing to this we've seen, I would think. Never in the playoffs. They gave the stat. At first, they said it was 8, but then they revised it down to 5. They said the Bears had never won a playoff game that they were trailed by more than 5 points in before tonight. I believe that.
Yeah, I believe it.
As in my life, every time in a playoff game that they, other than the Super Bowl where they were down 3-0,
they were down 3-0. Yeah.
Every time they got behind, you pretty much knew they were going to lose.
Well, it was every time. It wasn't just that, right? And giving up that 3rd touchdown today was sort of like, oh man, is this it? Like, is this like, are they done? Like that 21-3, and like maybe that's it. Like they can't come back from that. But there was never, like, every time the offense would come back out into the field, like when the defense started making stops in the second half, like there was this sense that, well, yeah, like Caleb just needs, like these guys just need some possessions. Like they just need some possessions. And then when they kind of, the field goal in the 3rd quarter was a little disappointing, right? To get it to 21-6. And I'm like, all right. But there was always a sense, and that's why the Packers touchdown in the 4th quarter was kind of like, oh man, kind of deflating a little bit. There was always a sense that they might come back, like they could still do it, and especially after they scored the first touchdown, right? They made it 21-16. It was like they could, like, yeah, they could come back, and then the Packers scored. There was always kind of like, because you've seen it, they've done it all year. It doesn't take away from how bonkers everything is. That was just like, but they could have, like, there was always a sense that they could have done it. They could have They could have come back, and they did, obviously.
6,
So, yeah.
7, 8, 9. Okay, so the Bears have played 37 playoff games in their history.
Right.
The 25 fourth quarter points were more points than they have scored in all but 9 playoff games.
Wow. Yeah, 2 of them, to your point, 2 of them are the obvious ones.
And it's the most, well, let's see. In recent Bear playoff history, which has a lot of gaps in it.
Yeah.
That game you were talking about, they beat the Seahawks 35-24. They were up 21-0 at half. So no
Oh,
comeback
okay.
needed.
Maybe not. Was it the New Orleans game?
The New Orleans, they won 39-14. They did get behind. And I remember, didn't little Reggie Bush like wave at Urlacher when he was running by him for a touchdown?
Oh, maybe. Okay.
And then the Bears just beat the shit out of them after that.
Okay.
Let's see. They were up. No. They were up 9-0, 16-0, 16-7. They never trailed in that game.
The Seattle
Saints
game.
made it close, but they never got ahead of them.
Okay.
The other Seattle, this is the first time they've beaten a team in the playoffs. Well, I guess the Saints. They've beaten the Seahawks twice.
Oh.
Since 2000. 2 of their last 3 playoff wins before this one were against the Seahawks. The other one was the overtime game in 2006.
Oh, okay.
Where the Bears had to tie it in the fourth quarter and then won it in overtime.
Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of. Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of.
Is that the one where one of those 2 games, Lovey almost fucked it up? It had to be. It was probably this one because Devin was in pure. The Seahawks had a 4th down right as the time was ticking off before the end of the half.
It was 06. Okay.
And they were like in long field goal range, and they clearly weren't going to kick a field goal. And so Lovey waited too long, and he called timeout with like 5 seconds to go, thinking he'd get him to punt. Well, Holmgren's like, fuck, I don't need to punt. And they brought the field goal kicker out and tried a field goal. And so you almost gave them a free 3 points, dumb shit, because you called time. I don't think the Seahawks had any timeouts. And he called it, and it almost cost him.
It had to be in 06, the 06 season. Because that was the game when Donahue called me up at like 9 o'clock in the morning, and he had an extra ticket to that playoff game, or his brother did, because somebody bailed on the playoff game. And I'm like, yes, I'm there. And I hopped
Bears
on the train.
Trailed 24-21 going into the fourth quarter and won 27-24 in overtime, which spurned them onto the Super Bowl after they beat Drew Brees.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Jesus, 5 points. It's either 5 or 8. I'll have to figure it out because Prime reported both. Was the biggest playoff comeback in team history. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, I can imagine. Lost Carolina. Oh, that Carolina game sucked.
One thing that Donnie and I talk about a lot, and I've been bringing it back up to remind people, is it's so inept. So if they win next week, and then they have to go on the road to play the Seahawks in the title game, Ben Johnson can become the 4th head coach in Bears history to win a road playoff game.
Yeah.
And it's not just so much because Hallis coached the team for 50 years, so that's fine. But Hallis has the most road wins. Do you know how many road playoff wins George Hallis had?
4?
2. He had 2. Ditka had 1. Wani had 1. And that's it. 4 in franchise history.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Good God. See, we got to put all this stuff to bed. God, Ben's got so much work to do.
If the Seahawks lose and the Bears keep winning.
Oh, there's PCA on the field in his Caleb Williams jersey. Oh, he's congratulating Caleb. I like that they're buddies.
Yeah, that's fun. Connor Bernard needs to be their buddy too.
They could do a new version of the poster that had, it was Walter and Andre and Michael Jordan.
Oh yeah, Michael. Yeah. That's a good one. They should redo that one.
Yeah.
That would be good. The Bulls have this Bulls rookie looks pretty good, huh? Again, I don't. Bucelis.
Well, he's not a rookie. This is his second year. The rookie, their number 1 draft pick, they never played.
Oh, yeah. He got
I literally think he's played in 1 game.
Well, no, wasn't he in the D League or the whatever the.
Yeah,
the
but I mean, even when he's up, they just don't it doesn't matter if they win by 40 or lose by 40. Noah Essengay just sits.
I think he's hurt.
End of the bench.
Did he get hurt?
Billy's like, he won't play no fucking defense. He doesn't get to play.
Yeah. Why did they draft him?
He'll be good someday.
Okay.
I have no idea. I'm still looking for the game ball thing because I want to predict who got the game balls.
Oh, well, you can make the prediction that we could come back to.
I would think Caleb probably got one. Do you think? Did he deserve one?
Nobody on the defense.
But it's funny, like the defense. Basically, they played a really good half.
Yeah,
they don't win without it.
Yeah.
So somebody, but who the fuck on the defense would you give it to?
Montez?
TJ for breaking his foot?
Montez Sweat was all right in the second half. Like, I don't know. Like, they got some pressure. I have no idea.
Aaron Booker for trying to give Jordan Love another concussion.
Yeah.
He got him right in the helmet again. That really pissed me off. That's the thing I'm glad I just thought of. It really pissed me off because the Packers made like a huge deal all week about we're going to get him back and we're doing whatever. It's like there was one cheap shot in that game, and it wasn't Aaron Booker. It was Keyshawn Nixon hitting DJ Brown in the back after a play. That's the fucking dirty play.
Yeah. No, that play sucked.
How many did the Bears only had 1 penalty? Is this right?
Yeah. Yes. They've been really good with that in the latter half of the year, right? Because they were leading the league for a while.
They ended up with 2 for 5 yards.
Okay.
There was we went a long time in that first half without any penalty at all.
Yeah, because they said when Green Bay had the delay of game, was that on 4th down? When they had the delay game, they mentioned that was like the second penalty.
I liked how on the last Packer, I think it was the Packer drive that ended up with the missed field goal at the end. What's his name? Everything's going blank. Deshaun Wright jumped up to try to intercept the pass, and they were like, "Oh, that should be interference." And the other guy, because he grabbed him by the shirt, and they show the replay from the other angle, and he's holding that guy's shirt.
Yeah,
they're holding each other. It's like, I think I know why they didn't throw a flag.
Right.
I worried on the one when Tremaine Edmonds was chasing the tight end into the end zone. He kind of ran into him without turning around. I'm like, oh God, that's going to be. But it wasn't.
Yeah.
It's like these refs showed they had very little interest in throwing flags, which I like.
Well, yeah, that's true. But I also think part of it was that, again, that's another pass that just hit him in the back.
Yeah, that was one where I think Love threw it short on purpose to try to get the interference.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't obvious enough. They weren't going to throw it. It's like, no, make a better throw, buddy. I also was very impressed, but the 2-point play to Loveland, that's a really nice play, but that is Caleb has such a little area to throw that ball to because Loveland is coming back to the pylon.
Yeah.
And you've got to be able to get it to him and get both of his feet in.
Yeah. That's
for a guy who they brought it up again. Oh, yeah, the lowest completion percentage in the NFL. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I don't care. Because he can do that.
Who can make that throw, yes.
Who else? I'll take 58% if in the 58% those throws are there.
Like all the throws, like there were so many that look like they're going out of bounds. They're like, oh no, that's right in the guy's hands.
He had one on the it ended up being the touchdown drive.
Yeah,
where he did this thing. He doesn't complete very many of these passes. When he is sprinting to his right to the sidelines, he'll see a guy and he will throw that ball 140 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And they just don't get caught. And I think because he's running, that's the other thing. I think we got spoiled. I think maybe not spoiled is that the right word. We got desensitized by Justin.
Yeah.
Because he was so fast and he looked fast. I mean, everything he did was fast.
Amazing. Yeah.
Caleb is every bit as fast as Justin Fields. He's one of the fastest players in the NFL. He has more runs where he's running more than 20 miles an hour than any other player. He's a quarterback.
Somebody posted, I don't remember who posted it, like the players who had the highest average miles per hour or whatever. And like it was all running backs and maybe a wide receiver too, and Caleb Williams was on that list.
And I think that he's running so fast to the sidelines that he has to. The only way he can throw the ball is to gun it because he just
Yeah.
all his momentum is heading in that direction. He can't like take anything off of it. But he had one on that drive to somebody. He zipped it right up, and they should have caught it. It just clanked off of him. Then DJ had that. I mean, that was a great throw. And DJ, I'll give Kirk credit again because he was right. DJ had already done the hard part.
Yep.
Like he had beaten his man, and Caleb put it right there. And he
just missed it.
I think he made up for it. That play, well, we talked about it. That the wheel route for the touchdown that's such a great play. That's a play Ben has probably had in his pocket for 19 weeks now, and was like, now we use it now. It was just DJ couldn't have been more open. The Packers had no fucking clue. It was great.
It was so wonderful. Everything
and the throw,
so
I'm just watching it now on this thing. It's rolling on the ESPN thing. The throw almost knocks him over. He catches it, and his head snaps back. All right. Well, I think we've talked about enough. I want to watch.
I don't know that we've talked about it. That's the funny thing is I still don't.
Well, you
think
can't
we've
talk about it enough
because I want to rewatch it. I almost want to come back on. Like I want to rewatch it and then talk about it again. Like that was just the greatest thing. That was just so much fun.
I gotta wait until Adam Hogue grades the tape, and then I'll know.
Oh yeah, well I'll
know whether to be excited or not.
Yeah. Where can you find those? Like that's like I'd love to watch the Dutch Gen Stats one on. I want to rewatch that.
I don't know that you can rewatch it. I hope you can because it's fun to watch it on there.
Yeah.
People who pay for NFL Plus.
Oh, they can watch it?
They can watch the all 20. They can watch the game again, but they can also watch the all 22.
Oh.
The Sky game.
Shit, I might do that just to watch this game again.
The Soldier Field has a terrible one.
Oh, do they?
Like where it is, it's not high enough. It's fine. It's better than.
Yeah.
But it's not,
Well, that was my problem. So I started watching when the Dutch Gen Stat game.
That one they do from the Sky Cam. The one that's hanging over the
problem,
field.
like my problem is like I couldn't tell where the ball was going on the throws. So
you get used to it.
Yeah. Like I could like it was. I watched it for the first Bears
because it does. It takes a while. You're like, who do you throw to?
Yeah, I'm like that.
And after a while, you're used to, your brain is still trying to watch it the conventional way, which is they cut to the camera from the side, and then they cut to the camera with the other one, and you start to figure it out.
Okay. I should have done what you did. And
one thing that's fun that I like to do. It's the only reason I wouldn't watch nearly as many college football playoff games as this, but if you watch on ESPNU or on the app, if you watch the Sky Cam one, there's no announcers.
Yeah. That was
awesome.
One of
and
the
I upgraded the surround sound in here, and I was watching. I watched 30 seconds of Indiana, Oregon because it was already. I flipped it on. It was 21-7 already.
Yeah.
But the Miami Ole Miss game, the bands are on the rear speakers. Like,
oh wow!
It's literally like having the band sitting behind you. And the other thing, this was freaking out one of the dogs because Ole Miss. A lot of teams do this, but they clap to snap the ball. The clap was so loud that Lucas kept looking up like, is somebody? It's like, no, it's on the TV, but it's just, poof.
Oh,
yeah, it's a really cool way.
That is. Yeah. I was watching some of that, but
I don't mind watching the games when Sean McDonough and Greg McElroy do them. I think they're really good, but I think Chris Fowler sucks, and I'm tired of Kirk. I don't need him anymore.
Yeah.
So it's nice to just not have to listen to them. And the other thing you can do, of course, maybe you can't, but if you have two TVs, I put the regular broadcast on one, and then the Sky Cam on the other, and then I can look over if I need to like.
Well, that's what I was saying.
Skycam's got a lot better now they pop up a window that shows the replay, a normal like field level replay. So if you're not 100% sure what happened, you see it right away. So
okay, because that's that I should because I have got my tablet, so I was going to have it on the TV, and then what I was going to do is have the Hawks game on the tablet while I was watching the Bears game, but I just couldn't.
Yeah, what I did for this one is. On the main TV, I had the Next Gen Stats one, and then I paused the regular one and got it about 10 seconds behind.
Oh, okay.
So that I could look over and see the play again.
Oh, well, that's a good idea. Yeah.
And that's a pretty good way to do it.
Yeah.
So I felt very well prepared for this, and then I couldn't remember what happened when because the Bears completely broke my brain with this.
Dude, it was like, I'm with you. And then, like I said, there were so many, like even within the drives, there were so many ups and downs.
I mean, they kept getting themselves in these precarious 3rd and 4th downs.
Yeah, right.
That
right.
it's like, okay, if you don't get this, the game's over and over and over again. And they just kept getting them.
But they just kept getting them. It was. I don't even know. That was boring. That was like so much fun. I don't know how long it lasted. A half hour, 40 minutes. Like how long did the 4th quarter last?
Yeah, I don't know. It felt like it was the whole game. Actually.
Yeah.
You know who I feel bad for? Huh. The Packers owners. They showed a guy in the stands with a cheese head on that had owner written on it. And every time I see these people, I just want to go down and go, you don't own shit.
Yeah.
You pay. I don't even know what those things cost now. They go up all the time.
Do they still, like, you can still buy them? I thought
they will, they'll reissue some once in a while. Basically, whenever they need money, they reissue some of their worthless fucking stock that people buy, which it gives you a certificate. That's all you get.
Yeah.
It has no monetary value. You don't get to make any claim to ownership to the team. It's all this shit. It's like, what the fuck? Why are you pretending?
Yeah.
When I worked for the Beloit Snappers, they were owned by a consortium.
Okay.
Of Beloit citizens.
Oh.
And they had like a board. And if we needed anything, you had to go to the board for it. And they were like, we're just like the Packers. I'm like, yeah, you're just like the fucking Packers. It's like, try to sell shares to the general public in Beloit and see if you can sell 4 of them in your minor league baseball team. You can't. You guys are on your own.
All right.
Whatever.
Man.
I just saw a picture of Alex Bregman in a bar toasting himself for being super rich now and being a Cub.
He was rich before.
They got to trade Nico or he won't be able to wear his number.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He's 2.
Yeah.
Wonder what number he'll get if... Because I was thinking, like... What is Bo Bichette? He was 11? Is that his number?
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't know.
I was thinking he was 11. I'm like, if they sign him, then Craig has to go back to 30. Poor Craig. Change him back and forth. He gave up 30 for Tucker.
There's a guy on Blue Sky who's already trading Nico.
Who do you trade him for? Do you do a good trade?
Thinks, either Logan Allen from Cleveland or the Giants. There's a couple of starters. What? Yeah, Giants. A couple Blake Tidwell and Hayden Birdsong.
I like Birdsong, but I'd rather have the Cubs. Those guys are 3s, and the Cubs got a whole fucking.
Well, the interesting one, the one that might sound pretty good, except that they just got Cabrera, and I don't know what they would do with the pitching staff, is Chris Bubich.
Yeah, I like Bubich.
Yeah,
Bubich.
Yeah.
Okay. Before we go, the post game is posted.
Okay.
So all right. So game balls. Caleb. Colson Loveland.
Oh, he must. Yeah. I think if he gives it to anybody in the defense, he'll be Sweat.
Okay, Montez Sweat.
Because he had the big play at the end of the game.
Actually, we could cheat. Did anybody have like a shitload of tackles?
I've been kind of all over the place, but he got beat a couple of times on some throws.
Jaquan had the most with 9. Tremaine had 6. You could give it to Kyler Gordon for gutting it out.
Yeah. Caleb and Colston seem like pretty obvious ones.
Caleb, Colston, Montez, Torrey Taylor for not punting.
Yeah, there you go. He didn't punt. Yeah.
I didn't think there were going to be any punts for the longest time, and then I think Waylon punted 4 times, I think.
Yeah. All right, are you going to play it?
Yep. Here we go.
Let's watch it together.
I swore. Can you hear it?
You go into the tournament coming off of 2 losses, man. Go in the tournament off of 2 losses. You look up at halftime in this game, and it's 21-3. No panic. No panic. None of it built for pressure. That's you guys. And that's the first one. That's the first one. All right? What we had to do. All right. Now I got 3 game balls here. First one. All right. We had 8 catches, 130 plus yards.
There's Colson.
So thankful, and to be here, and for all you guys, I'm proud of everyone here. But that's we got to keep this thing rolling. Let's enjoy out of this.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Good, man. Hey, defense had a way to step it up there in the second half. Had a way to step it up. One guy caught my eye, and it might not show up on the stat sheet, but he was around that quarterback the entire second half. Montez Sweat!
There you go.
It's just a credit to everybody in this room, bro. I wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here without y'all.
Tell you what, man. 4th and 10. 4th and 10. I don't think either one of his feet was on the ground when he threw this ball. But it's straight ice.
I said last night, you make your money in the regular season, but in the postseason, legacy, your name, everything, and so that's us. That's us. It's not me. I'm not, obviously, game ball or whatever. That's us. Us. I want to keep going. We have to get better. All right. We have to start. We have to be on the details. We have to execute. Pin all of that to be able to get where we want to go. And I want to be here. I want to, I want to do this with y'all. Yes, sir. So it starts tomorrow. Starts the next day.
Okay, there's more. There's part 2. Oh crap! Where'd it go? This is part 1 of 2. Apparently.
Oh, okay.
I can never find this guy. What is it? There it is. Here's part 2.
Okay.
Well, they got to give him one for his playoff.
15 years, they said. It's the haven't beaten Green Bay or whatever since whatever, right? Talk everything. Look at this guy right here. First playoff win. Everything he's done for us as a coach, everything the other coaches have done for us. Mm-hmm. And it started with him, with bringing in everybody and all of that, right? And for me personally, he's been get emotional. For me personally, he's been monumental in my life so far.
Yeah.
And so to his first playoff win as a Chicago Bear. You make sure when you talk to the media, you talk to them how this crowd tonight made a difference. Yeah. They made a difference, all right? Man, I'm so proud of you guys. To do what you just did, I said it at halftime, right? This is one that you'll never forget. Yes, sir. This is one you'll never forget, all right? Bring it on in. Bring it on in. Good, better, bad. Never let it run. Good gets better. Better gets better. There's no 3, 1, 2, 3.
I don't know if you saw this.
Yeah.
So right there. Oops. I'm surprised Troy Taylor isn't like in his street clothes.
I was gonna say, like, do you think that's just what he wore the whole game? I was gonna mention
you don't
that in
need
the
to
first video.
shower, Tori. You didn't do anything.
Yeah, because I saw him up there, like, in the first video, and I'm like, hey, there's Troy Taylor. I'm like, you think that's just what he wore? Like, he hasn't changed all game. Like, that's just... Oh man, that is so much fun. But yeah, he's right. Like this is I love like I don't know, like they're psychotic, but both Ben and Caleb, like they're not normal people.
Yeah.
And just this idea that Caleb is like still talking about how they got to get better, and I know that that's just kind of meat for the it's just so much fun to hear. He's like, yeah, we still have to get better. We still have to, like, there's still work to do.
Yeah.
Ah, damn. This is fun. Like, this is supposed to be fun, right? And it is.
Yep. That's why we rooted for this team our whole fucking lives.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, it's worth it.
But here's part of it even is that because they went down so big early, there was even a little bit of like a release of air, like, all right, like the release of tension a little bit.
Yeah.
We were down 21-3. Like, all right, well,
Yep.
that's just the way it's going to
No,
go.
I felt that. It's like, well, shit. I mean, I didn't expect it to go this way, but it's going.
Yep. All right. Okay. Like it's going to
And then all of a sudden they get the ball back down. Yeah. What were they down?
Well, the defense, like
4,
the first.
And I could feel my heartbeat.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, God.
Like in my neck.
Yes.
I was like, oh, fuck. This is real now.
Yeah.
You think you're cool and you're handling it, and you realize, oh, God.
Oh, no. Yeah. Holy shit. That was fun. That was great. All right. Well, get to do it again next week.
Yep.
I get to watch this again next week.
Well, maybe the Cubs will sign Kyle Tucker next week, too. During the game. Ched's like, they're playing another playoff game? Fuck.
Yeah.
Now who do we sign? All right. Well, thanks.
Awesome. Thanks, Andy.
Many of us have herpes.
Post-game show is brought to you by Christ, I can't find it. The hell with it.
It's fitting. It's got to be done with one of the best games of all time. Just unbelievable. I mean, got to congratulate the Dolan family.
Thank you. Sean, my podcast co-host Andy, you were his favorite player growing up.
Oh, thank you so much.
Awesome.